Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome into some more Call of Cthulhu, where we're back at the Riverside place. I can't remember. Riverside's not sanitarium, but hospital, I believe. So we just figured out who burgled the bookstore, which was Pierce, and in the safe was a letter from Sarah. So now we're here. I can't quite remember why, but we've ended up here because it's been a little while since I played the game. But we're going to venture on and see where we end, or see where we get to, should I say. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, remember to hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos, remember to hit the subscribe button. But let's examine the patient.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Okay, let's...
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Interesting.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Interesting. Is there anything? No, it's just his head left.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor, after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Okay, he's severely dehydrated. The state of his limbs is worsening. He has something in his belly.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Oh. Okay, well, let's go for he's dehydrated.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Okay, and...
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
His body is mutating. That might be an answer.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These symptoms, okay. Turning him into a monster.
I've
Let's go with that
seen
one.
suction cups on his fingers. His falling body temperature. His dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder, and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files of proof. Nobody mentioned crimes. For now.
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay. So, let's consult the diary. Riverside Institution, that's what it's called. Hospital, basically. Get into Fuller's office. And we can't click on that. So we've got lots of details on people. Places. Lots of places as well. Okay, and yeah, we're not actually playing the detective Pierce at the moment. We're playing someone else. So let's see what's around.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Yeah, most likely. Okay. Is anything else here? Doesn't look like it. So is there anything else or anyone else around that we can talk to or investigate? Let's see what's here. Oh, what's
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Calendar, yep. That's pretty much what hospitals are like.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Yeah, that's evident by the amount of sleeping tablets that are around.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Interesting. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Okay, let's check a few doors. Oh, that just goes into there. Well, that doesn't go very far then.
She's a witch, an old hag.
This is...
I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
bathroom. Okay, so this is who they were talking about.
So unfair.
Possibly.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Why go through her?
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Let's see what's around. These are they're restraints for when you give people baths. That's very medieval. Very medieval indeed. And that's to stop them getting out of the bath. Wow.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Let's check that out. See if we can't see if there's any reason why it should be locked off. Or is this the library maybe? Study? Doesn't look like an office. Is there anything around here? No. Okay, let's check around here, see if there's anything. Someone.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
That's Miss Donovan. Yeah, she sounds very rude. No wonder no one likes her. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much in here. So, what's this?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Ah,
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
it's because you're stuck up and rude. Okay, distract Donovan by cutting off the water. I was thinking that might be the case, since the water has to go through her. So we've just got to follow that pipe. Let's just check around on the way there. Anything out back? Oh, there's some.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much here.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Well, just don't give them the prescribed amounts. Just say you misread. Oh, hello, janitor.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, nurse. That is your name, apparently. Medicine and secret science. Interesting. Because there isn't much point in research, actually, because I don't gain anything. Although, I might learn a new clue that will help me in the long run, so let's just keep searching. Wow, this kitchen is both small
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
and... Yeah, and it doesn't look all that appetizing, if I may say so. Open fire. You wouldn't find that in a modern hospital.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders. The name rings a bell. I can't remember who.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What happened there?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
That definitely sounds like a bad way to break your back. A bad time in general.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Hay fever and in hospital.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
I have no idea
Nurse?
what that is.
Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Well, I may have saved someone's life, if nothing else. Looks like he's wearing a straitjacket. Doesn't bode well.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Ooh, a key. Boiler room key. That's what we're gonna need.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Okay, that is definitely gonna help us.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Okay, whatever that means. Oh, it's the police officer.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
I will prescribe you something. Yeah.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
You're just tired, yeah.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
See you later. Guessing you're
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Everyone's here. What are you on about? The entire island is here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I wonder if that's
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
oh. Goodbye then. Smoking in a hospital. That's bad of you. Okay, let's actually go to the boiler room then. Oh, which is just here. Holy crap, how dirty. Okay, let's close the door so no one sees us messing around in here. And yeah, it's too small to hide anything really. So let's just turn this off. Apparently she's too
I can't
weak.
shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
That is a good job someone left all their tools here. But not the right one, it would seem. Find a tool. What kind of tool shall we look for? Let's check every door that we haven't already opened. Nice. Back here. Okay, well, I don't think there's going to be much here. Okay, so what room was this? This was the... No. Aha! Bathroom. Okay, so back into the boiler room. And yeah, let's close the door. Let's use the monkey wrench this time. And...
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
There we go. So let's quickly walk away. And go over here. Go to Elizabeth. Yep. Let's find her again.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Okay, well, we'll let her do her job of distracting Donovan. And we'll kind of linger around. Oh, she's gone that way. Well, isn't that where we need to go? So, she's not around. Let's quickly go in.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything then. Over here? No. Aha!
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Okay, change mast. Rotates. Yeah, I see what it is. Yeah, no. Kind of.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was...
Sarah Hawkins interview.
right.
Can we close it? No. Search. There must be more here. Okay.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar illusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Oh, let's read the file.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Right.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Oh dear.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Oh, is that
In the
Sarah
meantime,
Hawkins?
they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Aha.
Why is Ethan on medication?
Is there another one? Possibly. Let's take a look around. Oh, there's one.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
And yeah, there we go.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Why is she? Leave the reconstruction. Yep.
I must go back to the basement.
This is the only way then. And let's open it how it was. No one will know. So, psychiatric wing, which is the locked off area here. High security wing. Yeah, close the door. And let's see who's down here. Or what we find down here, should I say. Something big and scary I'm going for. Wow, this is a long way down. And straight into some blood. Oh, it looks like blood. It might not be blood. Door. Let's go around here actually. Another wrench. Okay, which way do we want to go? And then that is... yeah, that's probably locked. Yep. Okay, let's try this one. Hello.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
No! She's got injected. Damn it! I'd only gone through the other door.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
I've done nothing wrong. It was Charles Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Was Charles...
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you! Now you won't be able to escape his will! What did it show you?
Marie Colden was there.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Why not?
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Okay.
Thank you, Drake.
Let's go. You look very pissed off. That's a bit ominous. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. So the reason you're seeing this screen at the end, instead of the gameplay which you normally see and I say my goodbye from, is because the video was quite long, and despite me trying to cut it down, there just was too much for me to cut down. So we're saying goodbye from this screen. Now, if you want to find out what happened to the Doctor and if we can save her, then remember to hit the subscribe button. But until next time, have fun and enjoy the rest of your day.